Hello HO Slot Car fans, welcome to the GBud Custom and Speed Shop. Today's video is look what Bud bought, number 22. So I went back and I rewatched the entry video, and I just want you guys to know, I don't script this out. I don't read from a prompter or anything, But I did notice that I made a mistake when I was going through the prices. For some reason, I called this a 57 Chevy. It's obviously a 57 Ford. It's T-Bird. Nobody called me out on that in the comments, so maybe nobody else caught it, but I caught it. So in case you thought this was a 57 Chevy, I just wanted to reassure you that it's not. It's a 57 T-Bird. One of the most awesome prizes in the giveaway, in my opinion. Today we got 4 GBud Customs cruising around the track right now. 2 of them are newly completed, and we'll get to those cars after we go through the boxes. But first I want to talk about this Corvette right here. I've been chasing after this car for a long time. This is a Tyco Cliffhanger Mean Mountain Corvette. Came out in 1982. Which would have made me about 15, so I still wasn't driving real cars, I was still driving slot cars. And I bought this car brand new back in 1982, and I raced the hell out of it. Till I was done, there was no mirrors left on it, the 27s were gone, the roof decals were almost gone, all kinds of nicks and scratch. I mean, literally raced it into the ground. The only guy I ever saw that had this car was this guy at Quakertown show, and yeah, he wanted $125. I normally never pay more than $50 for a slot car. I have paid, there have been a few rare instances where I went up to 60 or 70. But I told the guy I wouldn't go higher than 80 on this, and he's like, oh, I couldn't go lower than 110. And it was killing me. And at the last Quakertown slot car show, I went through the whole thing with him again. It's like, man, this guy doesn't want to sell it. He just keeps bringing it to every slot car show for the last 5 years. Nobody would pay the 125. So anyway, I go to racing on Thursday night, and my buddy Terry says, would you pay $50 for this car? I said, in a heartbeat. So apparently after I left the show, he went up to the guy and bought the car, and then knowing how much I wanted it, sold it to me for $50. It was his way of thanking me for helping out all the new racers that we've had coming in, and to help the way I help everybody out with their cars. I gotta tell you, when I had this in my hand, I literally got goosebumps. I couldn't believe that it's my car. This is definitely a holy grail gem in my collection for sure, that I will cherish forever. Like I said, it came on the Cliffhanger chassis. Back in 1982, they didn't have the X2 chassis. They only had the 440 Magnum. So to help this guy when he was going up the wall, they put the second guide pin in there. Of course, I drove it a couple laps around the track just to see it in action again, but never more than half throttle for sure. I wasn't about to crash it. So again, a huge shout out to my buddy Terry Moser. I don't know how I'm ever going to repay him for this, but I'll work on it. Thank you so much. I mean, that's my favorite model year Corvette. And like I said, I had this when I was a teenager. I love this car. I could talk about that car all day. Alright, so let's get into the boxes. First I got an envelope from Mr. Bonito. I know Jim doesn't like his stickers, but I really like them. And it gave me an idea. I got something in my head I'm going to do with these, so I asked him to send me 2 more. So he sent me 3 more. Thank you, Jim. This is going towards a future project. So stay tuned to the GBud Custom and Speed Shop if you want to see what happened, what I do with those stickers. Here we got a box from Dash Motorsports. Got an email that they re-released the Cobra unpainted kit with all the chrome bits. Of course, I still can't paint it. My airbrush is supposed to be coming in tomorrow. Can't wait to do this car. It should be pretty cool. I do have one of his finished kits. Here's what it looks like finished. It's better than the Johnny Lightning Cobras. They don't have any pipes or bumpers or roll bars or nothing. All they have is a windshield. Then here I just got some various parts while I was there. I got these longer Pro guide pins that supposedly fit any AFX car. You know, G Plus, Super G Plus, Magna Traction, all that stuff. Got a bag of tires, which work good on X Traction, Magna Traction, HP7. And I got 3 pair of motor magnets for a T-Jet. And 3 armatures for a T-Jet. It's always good to have parts, so when your next project comes along, you're ready to go. Alright. Next up, got a box here from Jag Hobbies, one of my favorite sites. And here we got a bag of hot rod, dune buggy, Indy Racer, Grand Prix Racer wheels, and a driver, a green driver. These will always come in handy. Future projects. And I also got 2 pup trailers. These trailers are pretty fun. At the last slot car show, I picked this truck up from Bob Beers, and it's going to haul these 2 trailers. It's going to be pretty cool. I wanted the green boxes, of course, but they didn't have any. They were sold out, so it's like, alright, I guess I'll have to buy the yellow and paint them green. If you guys never saw these pup trailers before, I'll show them to you real quick. They're pretty neat. So on the front of the trailer, they have like it's like a fifth wheel that you can hook onto the trailer in front of it. The boxes just slide off. There's 2 pins there for the boxes to stay on. And it's got a nice smooth side, so you can put any kind of stickers or decals you want on them. Decorate them any way you want. The way these work is this fifth wheel, you have the reversible guide pin there, so you have the pin part on the